सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ सच्चिदानन्दरूपाय विश्वोत्पत्त्यादिहेतवे तावत्र विनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नमः। निगमकल्पतरोर्गलितं फलं शुकमुखादमृतद्रवसंयुतं पिबत भागवतं रसमालयं मुहुरहो रसिका भुवि भावुकाः। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ योऽन्तः प्रविश्य मम वाचमिमां प्रसुप्तां सञ्जीवयत्यखिलशक्तिधरस्वधाम्ना अन्यांश्च हस्तचरणश्रवणत्वगादीन् प्राणान् नमो भगवते पुरुषाय तुभ्यम्। ॐ समस्तदेवताभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो ब्राह्मणेभ्यो आचार्येभ्यो भक्तेभ्यो साधुभ्यो साधकेभ्यो तीर्थेभ्यो क्षेत्रेभ्यो नदीनदेभ्यो शास्त्रेभ्यो नमः। ओं श्री भागवत महापुराणाचार्येभ्यो नमः। परब्रह्मणे महाविष्णवे ब्रह्मणे सनकादिमुनिभ्यो नारदाय वेदव्यासाय शुकब्रह्मर्षे सूतमहामुने शौनकादृषिभ्यो त्र्यादृषिभ्यो मत्स्यादेवतारेभ्यो प्रह्लादादि भक्तजनेभ्यो आदित्यादिनवग्रदिताभ्यो दक्षिणामूर्ति दत्तात्रेय हयग्रीवादिगुरुभ्यो नमः। ओं श्री दुर्गा लक्ष्मी सरस्वती स्वरूपिणी आदि पराशक्तिमात्रे नमः। माता पितृ देवताभ्यो नमः। आद्यशंकरादिगुरुभ्यो नमः। अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। समस्तगुरूणां देवतानाम् अनुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्तब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधसिद्ध्यर्थं पुराण इतिहासोक्त भगवद्भागवत दर्शनानुग्रहानुभव प्राप्त्यर्थं श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराण शास्त्रस्य दशमस्कन्धस्य पारायणं द्वादशस्कन्धस्य अध्ययनं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। आदौ पारायणं। Friends, last 8 days in our chantings we saw Rasa Panchadhyayi from 29 to 33 chapters. Now in this 34th chapter of 10th Skandha Parayanam, we will see that Sudarshana named Vidyadhara is freed from his Sarpayoni. Also the CHUDA is the Rakshasa, somebody he is killed by Bhagavan Krishna. These are the two stories in this chapter. Before that, today is Ganatantra Dinotsavam, Republic Day, 74th. May we all not only follow the outer constitution of India, but the real constitution of India is our own Sanatana Dharma Shastras. Following them, may we all become qualified for Mukti. More important than that is nothing in the world, which we will see today in our 12th Skandha, second chapter towards the end, as will be told by Sri Shukadevji Bhagavan. Today another auspicious day, most auspicious, more than the earlier one, is Vasanta Panchami. May Mata Saraswati bless all of us with the right knowledge of the Shastras or the complete knowledge of Shastra, so that we are inspired by the mere knowledge to do the sadhana. And sadhana so vigorously, continuously, day in and day out. May we all do that we reach out to the Anubhuti very soon, not only in this very life, but very in the immediate future. If we pray to Mother Saraswati, if she blesses us, all these will be possible. So, let this way, every day that way for us through Shastra, Adhyayam Sadhana, be a Parvadina, a day of celebration, a day of performance, and a day of offering at the feet of the Lord. May it be for us. So let us chant the 34th chapter of Dashama Skandha. Om Shri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha. Srimad Bhagavata Mahapuranam Parayanam Dashama Skandha Purvardha Atha Chatustrimshodhyayah. Shri Shuka Uvacha Ekadha Devayatrayam Gopala Jata Kautukaha Anobhiranududyuktaihi Prayustim Vikavanam Tatra Snatva Saraswatyam Devam Pashupatim Vibhum Anarchurarhanair Bhaktya Devim Chandrupatim Vikam Gavo Hiranyam Vasamsi Madhumadvannamadrudaha Brahmanebhyo Dadhu Sarve Devo Naha Priyatam Iti Ushu Saraswati Tire Jalam Prashya Dhruta Vrataha रजनीं तां महाभागाः नन्दसुनन्दकादयः कश्चिन्महानहिस्तस्मिन् विपिनेति बुभुक्षितः यदृच्छयागतो नन्दं शयानमुरगोग्रसीत स चुक्रोशाहिनाग्रस्तः कृष्ण कृष्ण महानयं सर्वो मां ग्रसते तात प्रपन्नं परिमोचय तस्य चाक्रन्दितं श्रुत्वा गोपालाः सहसोत्थिताः ग्रस्तं च दृष्ट्वा विभ्रान्ताः सर्पं विव्यधुरुल्मुखैः अलातैर्दह्यमानोऽपि नामुञ्चत्तम् उरङ्गमः तम् अस्पृशत् पदाभ्येत्य भगवान् सात्वतां वदेः स वै भगवतः श्रीमत् पादस्पर्शहता शुभः भेजे सर्वपपुर्हित्वा रूपं विद्याधरार्चितं तमपृच्छत् हृषीकेशः प्रणतं समुपस्थितं दीप्यमानेन वपुषा पुरुषं हेममालिनं को भवान् परया लक्ष्म्या रोचतेऽद्भुतदर्शनः कथं जुगुप्सिताम् एतां गतिं वा प्रापितो वशः सर्प उवाच अहं विद्याधरः कश्चित् सुदर्शन इति श्रुतः श्रिया स्वरूपसम्पत्त्या विमानेनाचरन् दिशः ऋषीन् विरूपान् अङ्गिरसः प्राहसं रूपदर्विदः तैरिमां प्रापितो योनिं प्रलब्धैः स्वेन पाप्मना शापो मेऽनुग्रहायैव कृतस्तैः करुणात्मभिः यदहं लोकगुरुणा पदास्पृष्टो हताशुभः तं त्वाहं भवभीतानां प्रपन्नानां भयावहम् आपृच्छे शापनिर्मुक्तः पादस्पर्शादमीवहन् प्रपन्नोऽस्मि महायोगिन् महापुरुषसत्पते अनुजानीहि मां देव सर्वलोकेश्वरेश्वर ब्रह्मदण्डाद् विमुक्तोऽहं सद्यस्तेऽच्युतदर्शनात् यन्नाम गृह्णन्नखिलान् श्रोतॄनात्मानमेव च सद्यः पुनाति किं भूयः तस्य स्पृष्टः पदाहिते इत्यनुज्ञाप्य दाशार्हं परिक्रम्याभिवन्द्य च सुदर्शनो दिवं यातः कृच्छ्रात् नन्दश्च मोचितः निशाम्य कृष्णस्य तदात्मवैभवं व्रजोकसो विस्मितचेतसस्ततः समाप्य तस्मिन् नियमं पुनर्व्रजं नृपायुस्तत्कथयन्त आदृताः कदाचिदथ गोविन्दः रामश्चाद्भुतविक्रमः विजह्रतुर्वने रात्र्यां मध्यगौ व्रजयोषिताम् उपगीयमानौ ललितं स्त्रीजनैर्बद्धसौहृदैः सलङ्कृतानुलिप्ताङ्गौ स्रग्विणौ विरजोऽम्बरौ निशामुखं मालयन्तौ उदितोडुपतारकं मल्लिकागन्धमत्तालि जुष्टं कुमुदवायुना जगतुः सर्वभूतानां मनःश्रवणमङ्गलं तौ कल्पयन्तौ युगपत् स्वरमण्डलमूर्च्छितं गोप्यस्तद्गीतमाकर्ण्य मूर्छिता नाविदन् नृप संसद्दुकूलमात्मानं स्रस्तकेशस्रजन् ददः एवं विक्रीडतोः स्वैरं गायतोः सम्भ्रमत्तवतु शङ्खचूड इति ख्यातः धनदानुचरोऽभ्यगात् तयोर्निरीक्षतो राजन् तन्नाथं प्रमदाजनं क्रोशन्तं कालयामास दिश्युदीच्याम् अशङ्कितः क्रोशन्तं कृष्णरामेति विलोक्य स्वपरिग्रहं यथागाधस्सुनाग्रस्ता भ्रातरावन्वधावताम मा भैष्टेत्यभयारावौ शालहस्तौ तरस्विनौ आसेददुस्तं तरसा त्वरितं गुह्यकाधमं सवीक्षतावनुप्राप्तौ कालमृत्यु इवोद्विजन् विसृज्य स्त्रीजनं मूढः प्राद्रवत् जीवितेच्छया तमन्वधावद् गोविन्दः यत्र यत्र स धावति जिहीर्षुस्तच्छिरोरत्नं तस्थौ रक्षन् स्त्रियो बलः अविदूर इवाभ्येत्य शिरस्तस्य दुरात्मनः जहारमुष्टिनैवाङ्ग सह चूडामणिं विभुः शङ्खचूडं निहत्यैवं मणिमादाय भास्वरम् अग्रजाया ददात् प्रीत्या पश्यन्तीनां च योषिताम् इति श्रीमद्भागवते महापुराणे पारमहंस्यां संहितायां दशमस्कन्धे पूर्वार्धे शङ्खचूडवधो नाम चतुस्त्रिंशोऽध्यायः। ओम शांति शांति शांति। Hari Om. Salutations to the Lord, to all Guru Devata Rishi, especially all Bhagavata Acharyas, Brahma Vidya Acharyas, our own Gotra Rishis, and the Gurus who are kind on us for giving that knowledge to us. What happened in this 34th chapter after the Rasa Panchadhyaya is over? Ekada once Devayatrayam. One the Yatra Jatra once happened related to Bhagavan Shiva and Parvati. Then out of their bhakti, like every year, Anodvir Anuduktahi, with all the bullock carts, they went into Ambikavanam, all the Gopas. Tatra Snatva Saraswatyam, they had a good bath in Saraswati. Then Devam Pashupati Vibhum Anarchuhu. That Pashupati, Devata, Vibhu, Lord Shiva's Archana, they all have done. Bhaktya, Devi Cha Nupate Ambikam. Hey Raja, even Parvati Devi's puja. So all of them did. Then after that Upasana puja, it is a rule to give good dhanam. Therefore, Gavaha Hiranyam Vasamsi, the cows, the gold, and all the Vastradi, Madhu, the honey, then Madhu Annam Adrutaha, one wonderful tasty bhojanam also, with all the respect and reverence. All these Vraja, Gopas, every one of them, Brahmanebhyo Dadu Sarve, everyone gave to Brahmanas all these things in Dhanam. The Sankalpa was Devonaha Priyatam iti. May Lord Shiva and Parvati be blessed on us. So this shows us that Yajna Agadi Upasanadi and Dana Dharmadi is going on in our Sanatana Dharma as a Punya Karma for God's grace and better future from the time eternal. So they all are Bhaktas. Shiva Parvati Bhakti they have done. Devayatra means maybe one of the Masa Shivaratri or main Shivaratri. Then what happened? Ushu Saraswati Tire Jalam Prasya Dhruta Vrataha. They were in the Vrata of Purta Upavasa. Therefore, they took that Saraswati Jalatirtha, stayed that night in that Jagaranam. So today is Vasanta Panchami also. The Saraswati Mata's Smarana again we are given. Then Rajanimta Mahabhagaha Nanda Sunanda Kadayaha. So night they stayed out with their whatever bhajan kirtan. Then the next day night हो गया तो अगले दिन तो थक जाते थोड़ा सो लेते हैं तो कश्चिन महा अहि तस्मिन् विपिने अति बुभुक्षितः. From that Ambikavana, a very hungry, huge servant Yatruchaya Agatha, in search of food it came. Nandam Shayanam Uroga Agrasit. How does it know who is what? So it came near to the Nandaji only. When he was sleeping, night out हुआ तो अगले दिन थक गए तो for some time had been sleeping. So it came and just held Nanda Baba to consume. Mahanuragaha, it must be something like python anything. Then Natsa Chukrosha Ahina Grastaha, जागरण हो गए हो देखा that he is being caught by the snake. Immediately, hey Krishna, Krishna, he shouted for Krishna, Mahanayam Sarpaha, this huge serpent, Mam Grasate Tata, oh my dear son, it is eating me away. Prabannam Varimochaya, I am surrendered to you. Please liberate me. That way Nandu Baba shouted for Krishna. Tasya Chakranditam Shutva, hearing to his sound, Gopalaha Sahasa Uttitaha. All the Gopalas who came with him, all got up. Rastam Chadushva Vibhrantaha. Surprised, they were worried. Then what they do? Sarpam Vivyadru Ulmukahi. So Mashal lekar हाथ में, with that wood at one end putting that fire, they tried to send that snake away and free Nanda Baba. But Alatair Dahimanobi Namunchatamurangama, it was not living only. How much ever it was burnt with that Alata. Finally, Bhagavan Krishna came. Tam Asprushat Pada Abhyetya. Bhagavan Satadam Padhi. That Bhagavan Krishna Satatavati Abhyetya having come, Pada Asprushat, with his feet he touched that snake. टच किया बस इमीडिएटली सवई भगवतः श्रीमद पाद स्पर्शः अशुभः. The moment the Lord's feet touched him, all his ashubha papa, whatever was there, gone away. Bheje sarpa vapurhitva, giving that snake form, rupam bheje, he obtained a rupa, vidyadhara architam, the best of the vidyadharas. Vidyadharo mein hi, vidyadharo se pujit vidyadhara nayaka, or rupa he got. Then tam aprucha Rishikesha pranatam samvasidam. He came into that Vidyadhar Rupa doing pranam to Krishna. Bhagavan Krishna asked him, Deepyamanena Upasha Purusham Eva Malinam. He was a divine form with all the golden ornaments. Ko Bhavan, who are you? Paraya Lakshmiya Rochate, Adbhuta Darshanaha. Your beauty, your divinity is so wonderful. Katham Jugupsidam Etam Gatima Prapitamsha. How did you get this Jugupsa Rupa of the snake? When this was asked by Krishna, that Sarpa, he says, now is not Sarpa, he has come into the Vidyadhara Rupa. Aham Vidyadhara Kaschit. So from the Vidyadhara Loka, he came, Sudarshana iti Shrutaha. My name is Sudarshana. Shriya Swarupa Sampatya. With my beauty and all the power, etc. Vimanena Asaram Dishaha. I was traveling all directions in Vimana with my own pride. Then at one place, Angirasa Gotra Virupa Rishis Prahasam Rupa Darvidaha. Seeing their Rupa, they're all in tapasya, etc. May be very patle duble honge with all the dadi and all. So these Rishi Muni don't bother about their own deha. So they look in a different form, not like the town people and all who do makeup and all. So he was so beautiful, Sudarshana. So rishis were in different rupa. So out of arrogance of his own rupa, he just laughed at them. Prahasam rupa dharvita. The moment it was done, they became angry. Taihi imam prapitha yonim. Pralabdaihi svena bhava. It was my sin and I insulted them. They became angry. They gave me this curse. But shapo me anugraha eva krutastai karunatmamihi. I consider their shapa is for my anugraha. They are really karunatma. Why? Yadaham loka guruna padasprushtaha hatashubha. That loka guru Bhagavan Krishna's pada touched me and my all ashubhas gone away. Therefore, even that curse also is a blessing to me. Then tam aham bhavavitanam prabannanam bhayapaham. To you who is the remover of the bhayabhiti, for those who surrender to you, I, after getting the nirmukti from Shapa, with your pada sparsha, apruche, I seek your permission to leave this place and go to my Vidyadhara Loka. Then prapannosmi, I surrender to you. Maha Yogin, O Lord Yogi, Mahapurusha, you are Purushokya Purusha, Satpate, who is a pati of all Satpurushas, Anujani Himam Deva, O Lord, allow me to go. Sarva Lokeshwareshwara, you are the Ishvara for all the Lokeshwaras. Then Brahmadandad Vimuktoham, I am freed from the Danda Shapa of the Brahmanas Rishisu. Sadyahate, instantaneously, Achyuta Darshana, the moment I came to you. Yan Nama Grunhan, jinka naam lene se, Akilan Shrotrun Atma Nevacha Sadhya Punati. That name purifies the singer, listener, everyone. Kim Bhuya Tasya Sprushta Padaide. If that God himself touches with his feet, what to talk about that great blessings? Idi Anugnyapya Dasharham. In this way, having freed from the Shapa, having praised to the Lord, having saluted him, having taken permission from him, Parikramya Abhivandyacha, having done Parikrama, Abhinandanam, Pranam Vikarke, Sudarshana Divamyataha, that Vidyadhara Sudarshana gone to his Loka, Kruchrat Nandacha Moshitaha, Nanda Baba also freed from the trouble of snake. Then Nishamya Krishna Satad Atma Vaibhavam, seeing that the glory of Lord Krishna, Prajaukasaha, all those Vrajabhumi Gopas, Vismita Chetasaha, they were so surprised. Tataha, in that way, they were all happy, surprised. Samapita Asmin Niyamam Punarvajam. So, having finished that niyama of staying there for the next day, Vrajam Rupa Ayuhu Tata, Kathayanta Adurtaha, Rupa Ayuhu Raja. Then they came back to their Vrajabhumi en route or having reached, told that entire story to everyone. So this is how that Vidyadhara Sudarshana was in the Sarpayoni because of Shrava of the Rishis. Bhagavan Krishna liberated just by his touch of the feet. Katha is this one. We have gone through it in 4 minutes. But the lessons are what? Lessons are how many years, how many hundreds of satsangas or parayana studies still needed for us to believe Bhagavan Krishna as Bhagavan, to believe in his Anugraha Shakti, and thereby when will we become that single pointed devotee of God, wherein all our time energy are spent only in worshipping him, to be blessed by him, to reach him. This is a big question. So many Shastra we study, so many stories we are listening, but still our heart is not fully getting melted to become total surrendered devotee at his feet. Then what to do, sir? Become more and more miserable and painful for not getting transformed in this way. and ask the Lord only, Hey Bhagavan, as you are giving me the chance of studying your Leelas, again I surrender to you only. Do something by which my bhakti towards you becomes ekagra and ananya. May my entire day's time, entire energies and faculties be focused only in enjoying my devotional surrendering upasanas, pujas, namakirtanas, kathasuranas to you. May my mind be not distracted from you, the truth, the reality, into anything of the world which is unreal, delusory, binding. This is how from this moment onwards, and today is Vasanta Panchami, today is our Ganatantra Diva, we will pray to God very intensely, deeply. Oh Lord, please make me feel enough of being in the world with the senses and mind Bahirmukha. Please make me Antarmukha. Make me Avruta Chakshuhu. Make me a Dhyata at your feet, Amrutatvamichan. With my own efforts in Kali Yuga, I am not able to achieve, and even to put effort also, the required mind, required devotion to you, I am not able to gain for whatever the reasons. I don't even want to analyze all of them. Yes, little bit, coming to class, reading books, something this is what I can do, I am doing. If anything more to be done, please get it done through me. Inspire me. What is the sadhana I have to do to become devotee to you? May that also be inspired by you for me to do. I am exactly like that Sarpa only. That Sudarshana, Shapagrasta, therefore as a Jiva with Dehadi Upadvita, oh, umpteen number of vasanas in this life from birth to death, I am Bahirmukha. You touch with your feet me, so that I also from the Avidyadhara to the Vidyadhara Rupa I get. Today's Vidya Devi, Saraswati Devi's Vasanta Panchami also. So Vasanta Saraswati, she gives Vidya only. So that Vidyadhara, Garva Ahankara became Sarpa. We are also Garva Ahankara killer kuch hai nahi. We are like Sarpa only, continuously hissing and making the world poisonous and getting kicked by the world, stoned by the world, pelted by the world, even burnt by the world. Like all of them were touching that snake with the ulmukas. So inner and outer tapa I am going through with a sarpa yoni. What is sarpa? He doesn't listen because there is no ears. So I am not able to listen from the deep ears of the heart the message of being spiritual, to be spiritual and all. So please touch me with your feet. Give me also that Vidya Dhara Rupa. So let the Vidya which I am gaining by the grace of Guru Parampara may be able to do the dharana of that. That's how Ya Shraddha Dharana Meda Vagdevi Vidivallabha Bhakta Jihvagra Sadhana Samadhi Gunadayini. Oh Mother, give me Samadhi Guna, Dharana Shraddha Medha. As we ask, Hey Krishna, Hey Rama, Hey Shiva, Hey Mata, whichever the devata of whom we are doing upasana puja, do to puja to 1,000 devatas, but ask only one thing. Give us Vidya, with which avidya goes away. Along with avidya, the bandhanam goes away. Because of Vidya, Atmanubhavam comes, that being infinite, I am mukta from all finitudes. So this is how from this Vidyadhara Charitra or Mukti story of Sudarshana, we can learn from our life that for our life, that, oh Lord, touch, put your Divya Drushti on me, your Charana Sparsha, whatever by which your blessings work on me, that I get liberated from the serpent type of life into the Jnana Moksha Marga. So this is what we can ask. This is the one story in this chapter. Second one, kya hua? Kadachidata Govindaha, once Lord Krishna, Ramacha, Balrama, Dono, Vijahartur Vane Ratriya Madhya Gau. On another night, they were reveling in that Vanaratra Madhya. And all the Vraja Yoshit were there. Then Upagiyamano Lalitam, nice singing going on. Then Swalankrutanu Liptangau, Sragvino Virajombarau, with wonderful Ambara Srakka. These Gopikas also were there. Then Nishamukam Manayantau, Uditodupa Tarakam. Wonderful that night of Chandramama and Nakshatras rising. Mallika Gandha Mattali Justam Kudavaina. Beautiful fragrance of Mallika Ityadi and Kumuda because of the Vayu at that time. Jagatu Sarvabhutana Manashravana Mangalam. Nice singings they were doing. Tau Kalpayanto Yugapat Swaramandala Murshitam. So, keeping Krishna Balrama in mind, they were singing nice songs, etc. Then, Gopyatat Gita Mahakarina Muchita Navidan Rupa. When Balrama and Krishna were singing wonderful songs, these Gopikas were in the Paravashya of the Prema Bhakti. Samsad Dukula Mahatmanam Srasta Kesha Vrajam Tadaha. They were not even aware of their deha. In this way, when the singing, dancing was going on, Shankachoda iti khyata dhanada anuchara abhigat. The anuchara servant of the Kubera. They are all yakshas. Kubera is a yaksha. His anuchara by name Shankachoda came there. Tayor nirikshatu rajan. Krishna Balram were there singing and these gopikas were here in dance. He came while Krishna Balram were watching only. Tannatham Pramadajanam. All the women for whom Lord Krishna is Natha, Kroshantam, they were in that pain, dukkha, Kalayamasa, Dishi Udichyam Ashankidaha. To that east northern direction, where their Alakapuri, that is there, toward that, he started forcefully taking them. That Shankachoda, very Balavan, that Dhanada Anuchara. Then they were shouting Krishna, Rama, Iti, Vilokya Swaparigrama. He was kidnapping them. How he was doing, pushing them. Then Yatha Gadasuna Grastaha, Bhratarav Anudhavatam. Like the chore when they take away cow calf or even the tiger, how the owner runs behind them to protect. Same way, Balrama Krishna ran behind those fellow who was chasing them or kidnapping the Gopika. So then Mahabhaishta iti Abhyarava, shouting, don't be afraid, we are coming. In this way, Balrama Krishna Shala Hastau, that big Shala Vruksha they had in the hand, or maybe big branch, to fight with that Shankachoda. Then Asedu tam Tarasa Tvaritam, that Guhya Kadakam Adamam. That Guhya Kadama almost nearest they reached to meet him. Savikshatav Anuprapta, when he looked back, saw these two are coming. How are they? Kala Mrutyu, एक काला के रूप में, एक मृत्यु के रूप में, दोनों दिख रहे थे. इव उद्विजन विसृज स्त्रीजनम. That Mudaha, leaving them, ran Pradravat Jivita Ichaya. He wanted to live life. He ran. Then what happened? Tam Anvadhavat Govindaha. Krishna chased him. Yatra Yatra Sadavati, wherever he was running. Jihirshustha Shiro Ratnam. That fellow had a Ratna on his head. Maybe because of that he got all the Shakti, whatever. But or it's must be beautiful. Tastau Rakshan Striyo Balaha. So Striya Raksha Bala Tastau. Balrama stayed back with that women folk protecting them. Krishna chasing him. Avidura Vibhavyahatya, very close Lord came. Tasya Shira Duratmana, of the Duratma, the head, Jahara Mushnayama, with one blow. Bhagavan has blown away their head, his head. Saha Chodamani Mibaho, and then Chodamani Kasar Girgaya. Chodamani Guru Kalkavan, put it in pocket, he came. Shankha Chodam Nihatyanam, in this way killing that Shankha Choda, Dhanadanuchara, Manima Adaya Vasunam, that bright brilliant Mani Lakar, Agrajaya Adat Pritya, with all the love devotion he gave to his elder brother, Hashanti Namchavishtam, all of them were watching. Iti, in this way, Srimad Bhagavatam Pranavaram Sam, Samvidayam Dashmakande Purvada, Shankha Choda Vadanama, Chatustrimshodhyayaha. So in this way, Shankha Choda Vada. So here also Kubera Anuchara must be very rich fellow, the Shankha Choda. And then he also, out of that arrogance, he wanted to kidnap her. He had a Maniratna on the head, Bhagavan Krishna, just with one blow, Husa, he just beheaded him. So from that Vidyadhara, if we can learn that Sarpayonitva of Tamogunadi, from this Shankachoda, we can learn that the Rajoguna of the Kamanadi. So the Tamoguna, that Vidyadhara, Sudarshana, in the Sarpayoni had came to eat that Nanda Baba. And here the Shankachoda were kidnapping them. So the Tamoguna and Rajoguna we can feel. Okay. So Bhagavan Krishna Prema or Bhakti of ours invokes his grace, should invoke his grace for removing that arrogance of the head as he removed the head of Shankachoda and the Tamoguna of the snake just by stampeding or touching with his feet. So in that way, from these stories we can learn that Bhagavad Bhakti, Ananya Bhakti, Nitya Bhakti should remove our Tamoguna of the non-thinking, therefore not knowing the means and goals. And remove also Rajaguna of taking the world as goal. When this go away, kevala Paramatma eva laksham. And for that Paramatma laksha prapti, Adhyatma sadhana eva margam. And in the sadhana marga, through karma yoga, we clear all our deads and all our prarabdha. Through Ashtanga Yoga, we balance our Chitta Vrittis. Through the Bhakti Yoga, we empower ourselves with Ekagrata and the Divya Shakti. Finally, through Jnana Yoga, where Satyam Jnanam Anantam, all that we study, then that Paramatma who is hidden behind the Panchakoshas, we discover through Panchakosha Vivekam or Vishleshana. So, in this way, may we all single pointedly become only the Adhyatmika sadhakas to reach the Siddhi. Other than that, everything else, whatever the struggle we do to gain, and we gain also, will not stay with us. Kevala Paramatma Prapti eva Shashvata Prapti. Anything else goes away. Therefore, that will come to the Shuddha Sattva Guna. So may the Lord, by removing Rajo Tamaguna, like he removed the Shrapa of the Sudarshana and the Darpa of the Shankha Chuda, may he remove from us also, give us Shuddha Sattva Guna, which keeps us always aware about our Lakshya and Marga. From now onwards, not even a moment also, we are free without doing our own Adhyatmika sadhana. May we get engrossed in sadhana so much that the Desha Kala Vastu Ityadi also we are not aware. We are aware only of one thing. Bhagavat Prapti, for that the various sadhanas. So this is how from each of the story, some of these essences, if we can learn for ourselves, and in that whatever sadhana in our hands, if we can do, remaining if we can intensely pray to the Lord, then what we are supposed to do, that we have done. Then the ball will be in Lord's court. Whenever he wants to bless us, he will bless. In this way, these are the stories. Then tomorrow, then another Gopika Yogala Geetam. Beautiful it would be. We will see that. Thereafter, Varshabhasara will come. Bhagavan will finish. Even also, then the Keshi also will come. He will also finish it. After that comes the story of Akrura sent by that Kamsa. By that time, Kamsa becomes aware. Everybody, all wickets are falling down. Whomever Rakshasas I am sending. So, वही कृष्ण है उनको idea आ गया. Then what to do? So let us invite him to the town. In this way, these stories slowly take us to the conclusion of Purvardham, where Bhagavan Krishna's all Vrindavana Leelas will end, wherein we along with him reach to the Mathura, even further to Dwaraka. And a good attempt I feel every day, though we are spending half an hour, that we are chanting a chapter and seeing a meaning of the Dashama Skandha, which is Hrudaya Bhaga Bhagavan. Is a very, very good thing. May the Lord bless us with the subtle visions. May He help us, bless us, to change our entire orientation of life from anything other than Him, only to Him. And it will happen when we are true and sincere in our prayers. Thank you. Sarvam Krishna Arpanamastu. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. ॐ श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम श्रीभागवत शरणं मम श्रीसद्गुरु शरणं मम श्रीसूत शरणं मम श्रीशुकदेव शरणं मम श्रीव्यास शरणं मम श्रीनारद शरणं मम श्रीकुमार शरणं मम श्रीब्रह्मा शरणं मम श्रीविष्णु शरणं मम श्रीपरब्रह्म शरणं मम श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम शरणं मम शरणं मम श्रीकृष्ण गोविन्द हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव श्रीकृष्ण गोविन्द हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव श्रीकृष्ण गोविन्द हरे मुरारे श्रीकृष्ण गोविन्द हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव श्रीकृष्ण गोविन्द हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव ॐ मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम् ॐ स्वर्गे सत्ये च कैलासे वैकुण्ठे नास्ति अयं रसः अतः पिबन्तु सद्भाग्याः Mama Munjada Karechita. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Yonta Pravishya Mama Vachamimam Prasuktam Sanjeevayati Akila Shakti Dharaswadhamna Anyan Shastra Charana Shravanatvagadin Prana Namo Bhagavate Purushaya Tubhyam Om Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupini Vidyarambham Garishyami Siddhirvavatu me sada. Om Shri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha. Om Srimad-Bhagavatam Puranatirakam Yad-Vaishnavānandharam Yasmin Paramahamsameva Malam Jnanam Param Giyate Yatra Jnana Viraga Bhakti Sahitam Naishkarmyama Vishkrutam Tatsrunvan Pravadan Vicharana Varaha Bhaktya Vimuchen Naraha. Friends, we are into the study of Bhagavad Puranam from almost 800-900 days. We are into 12th Skandha, this second chapter. In that we are seeing the Kali Durgunas, all of them are explained. Then seeing that people in such a dukkha because of the Kali dosha, in which the kings also are like dacoits, the weather also is destructive, and the vyadhis, etc., and mutually killing each other with all the durguna. When everything goes into such a lowest level to protect the ordinary praja from these terrible rakshasa, like kings. Bhagavan Vishnu only comes as Kalki Avatara in Shambhala Grama Mukhyasya Brahmanasya Matmana Vishnu Yashasaha. In that Vishnu Yashasaha, Bhavane Vishnu Yashasaha, Bhagavan will come. Having come, given the horse by the Devatas with a powerful sword, he will move in the entire Mahi Prithvi, crores and crores of the dacoits who are in the form of the leaders. Lowest level leader to the highest level of leader as king, he will finish all of them. So all that we saw. Then in Bhagavan's presence, inhaling the divine Vayu, touching Bhagavan's Divya Gandhayukta Deha, the people who are there, they become devotees. And before that, their dukkha pain goes away because Bhagavan has eliminated all those dushta rajas. तो सारे राजाओं को मारने के कारण उनके अंदर का भय दुख जाएगा, भगवान का स्पर्श, भगवान का दर्शन इत्यादि कारण their hearts become so divine. This is what said. Then Bhagavan's Kripa only, the Sattva Guna prevails, they will have Santati in big number, and all of them are also Shuddha Sattva Guni. So to say that from the departure of Lord Krishna, the Kaliga which came goes away when the Kalki Avatara comes, and from that time the Kruta Yuga starts. So this is how we saw yesterday. So these all should help us in understanding that Kala goes on moving, in that Avataras come, he does what he has to do at the wholesale and retail way. Ultimately, what is the point to be underlined, noted is, what about us? What are we doing? What have we to do? What are we seeking? What should we seek? Having learned from these stories, variety of stories, what lessons we have learned. So we also, whichever the yuga, kala, desha, jo bhi ho, if we seek the truth reality, I think we are safe. So Bhagavan's Kripa, Guru Kripa, Shastra Kripa will come to us if we really seek the truth and pray to them. With that we get transcended. These points are very subtly, emotionally touched by Bhagavan Shukadevji toward the end of this chapter. Then astrologically, astronomically, when the Surya, Chandra and Brahaspati are in that Pushya Nakshatra in one place, from at that time Kalki Bhagavan Avatara will come, and from them only, that time only, the Kruta Yuga starts. This was what said yesterday. Some astrological details are given, and as I said, toward the end, all you are listening, Parikshit, I am telling you, so many I spoke to you from last 7 days without break. All said and done, only one thing. All these great kings, all of them came, did all hangama, troubled everyone, died. Oh no, what is there remaining of them now? Nothing remains. Even if remains, what it makes any difference to him? While living, what he has done and what he is taking with me while living, that's what counts and matters. And what we have to take with us is the jnanam, the positive samskara. Nothing else. In this way, like the countless waves go on coming on the ocean from the beginning of creation, so too the number of jivas come do all that. Some stories you asked, I told you now. इसका फाइनल उद्देश्य क्या है? हमें अपना सत्य स्वरूप का ज्ञान पाकर मुक्त होना. That is ultimate निचोड़. Through all these stories, what is to be found is this. For us, the ashraya is Bhagavan. To get the ashraya Bhagavan, the ashraya is our own adhyatmika sadhana with conviction. Rest all is ऊपर 19-20 फर्क ऐसे ही रहता हो. Like today, the 26th January, the whole things we have seen. It is so inspiring, so wonderful. I was so much touched. There was joy, tears in the eyes. When I was seeing whether their parades they are there and the tableaus of the entire nations, different states, each one presenting so beautifully cultured and all. No country perhaps in the world must be having such a great thing. Thereafter, the variety of the contingents of the Army, Air Force, Navy, even the other people of so many things. The latestly developed that millet organization or the Krishi Anusandhana organization, every one of them, they were presenting all that thing. And then thousands and thousands of soldiers marching forward, the aircraft, the flights, along with the entire government officials staying, the lakhs of people, or how many, you don't know, in that army parade with permission, watching all that. देखने से रियली मेरा भारत महान. वो इजिप्ट का प्रेसिडेंट को क्या लगा नहीं पता मुझे, लेकिन मैं तो इतना खुश हूँ. It was wonderful. One side that's going on, other side Vasanta Panchami. Seen at Andhra, there is one temple of Mata Saraswati called Basra. Lakhs of devotees taking their grandchildren, children, छोटे 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 उनसे वहाँ अक्षराभ्यास करा रहे थे. And excellent it was. ये भी हो रहा है, वो भी हो रहा है. But where is that occasion now? It is gone. If I have learned something from of some Desha Bhakti, that also outward, but more of the Adhyatmika Chintanam, then that gain is gain. Otherwise, this इससे भी बढ़कर बहुत सारे चीजें बाहर अंदर होते रहते हैं, जाते ही रहते हैं. You enjoy them, you be a part of it. Whatever the role we are given, let us play that. But still, all that is external. Like this role of talking on Shastras, Bhagavan gave. Today only we have launched our website also, abcdivine.com, www. A means Aham, B means Brahmasmi, C means Chinmayam. 3,800 talks of all the texts in English, Telugu, Hindi, we have launched. So those who want to use, they can use, you can forward to them and all. I am not bothered. But this all thing is Bhagavan making us do, that also external. Even this one, Nayamatma Pravachanena Lambyaha. The outcome of this at every moment, are we assessing or finding in terms of becoming more and more introverted, becoming more and more God oriented? In us is that jignasa or tadap, tapana for seeing Lord, knowing Lord, being one with Lord, reaching His feet. Is it growing or not? If that is happening, then all is good. All is well if we are going towards spirituality. If that's not happening, then we are again in that Maya delusion only, which as it sometimes expresses its tamo rajaguna of terrible, ferocious things, so too it expresses sattva of the beautiful things also in the world. Now, as today's day, so beautiful, entire nation was in that Desha Bhakti. I was worrying, why holiday given today? I was thinking, not worried. कि दी 26 जनवरी 15 अगस्त छुट्टी नहीं देना है ना. वाई ओनली चिल्ड्रन शुड hoist द फ्लैग इन द स्कूल्स. ओनली चिल्ड्रन डू स्कूल में, कॉलेज के बच्चे जाते नहीं. वाई शुड बी हॉलीडे डिक्लेयर्ड दैट डे? Everyone should go to their school, colleges, offices today compulsory. आज नहीं गए तो पूरे साल का तनख्वाह काटना चाहिए, पूरे साल का. Then having gone to the office with all the people, they should celebrate the glory being Bharatiya and the glory of India by presenting all the programs, activities by which the glory of the nation is known and our role to continue. To uphold that entire beauty of the nation, what we should do. This day should be the day of meetings, roundtable conferences, conceiving the plans and ideas for the future of the nation. Not only with the government and all, every office and college. करना चाहिए वैसे. आप कैसे करोगे देखो. अदरवाइज छुट्टी लेके घर में बैठकर खा के पी के सोते. आई टेल यू नो फेस्टिवल शुड बी गिवन हॉलीडे नाउ. आप डबल काम करा है ना उस दिन. हॉलीडे आ गया, फेस्टिवल आ गया, ऑल द ऑफिस पीपल गो टू ऑफिस एंड क्लीन द ऑफिस. झाड़ू पोछा लगाए, अच्छे भगवान की तस्वीर लगाकर मिलकर पूजा करके टेक ओथ इन फ्रंट ऑफ द लॉर्ड दैट वी लिव टुगेदर, वी वर्क टुगेदर फॉर द कंट्री सर्विस, थ्रू द सर्विस टू आवर डिपार्टमेंट. In that way, that is Hinduism, that is Anadharma, that is a culture. That is what we have to do. Any additions, any alterations in this thought, you are welcome to do. But I believe this is a good thought. But all said and done, again, all this is, if not molding us towards the search or seeking for the truth, then all that will temporary thing will give only some temporary pleasure, but this will end. Okay, from these stories, what you have to learn is this. Now, here, the Satya Yuga coming with the avatar of the Kalki Bhagavan. और आगे क्या होगा? All that will be told to us. Let us do the Parayanam of this and see how much we can do. So, from the verse number, क्या कहते हैं उसको, 24 से पढ़ेंगे हम, 24 ऑनवर्ड्स. ओम श्री कृष्ण परब्रह्मणे नमः. श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराणौ 12 स्कंदः. आभासश्च तिरोधश्च यतश्चाध्यवसीयते स आश्रयः परं ब्रह्म परमात्मेति शब्दते. ओम अथ द्वितीयोऽध्यायः. श्रीशुक उवाच यदावतीर्णो भगवान्, 23 ऑनवर्ड्स. यदावतीर्णो भगवान् कल्किर्धर्मपतिर्हरिः कृतं भविष्यति तदा प्रजासूतिश्च सात्विकी. यदा चन्द्रश्च सूर्यश्च तथा तिष्य बृहस्पति एकराशौ समेष्यन्ति तदा भवति तत्कृतम्. ये अतीता वर्तमानाः ये भविष्यन्ति च पार्थिवाः ते त उद्देश्यतः प्रोक्ताः वंशीयाः सोमसूर्ययोः आरभ्य भवतो जन्म यावत् नन्दाविषेचनम्. एतत् वर्षसहस्रं तु 115 सप्तर्षीणां तु यौ पूर्वौ दृश्येते उदितौ दिवि तयोस्तु मध्ये नक्षत्रं दृश्यते यत् समं निशि. तेनैतरुषयो युक्ताः तिष्ठन्ति अब्धशतं नृणाम्. ते त्वदीये द्विजाः काले यदुना चाश्रितामगाः. विष्णोर्भगवतो भानुः कृष्णाख्योऽसौ दिवङ्गतः. तदा विशत्कलिर्लोकं पापे यद्रमते जनः. यावत् सपादपद्माभ्यां स्पृशन्नास्ते रमावतिः तावत् कलिर्वै पृथिवीं पराक्रान्तुं न चाशकतो. यदा देवर्षयः सप्त मघासु विचरन्ति तदा प्रवृत्तस्तु कलिः 12 यदा मघाभ्यो यास्यन्ते पूर्वाषाढां महर्षयः तदा नन्दात् प्रभृत्येष कलिर्वृद्धिं गमिष्यति. प्रभृत्येष कलिर्वृद्धिं गमिष्यते. यस्मिन् कृष्णो दिवं यातः तस्मिन्नेव तदाहनि प्रतिपन्नं कलियुगम् इति प्राहुः पुराविदः. दिव्याब्धानां सहस्रान्ते चतुर्थे तु पुनः कृतं भविष्यति तदा नृणां मन आत्मप्रकाशनम्. इति एष मानवो वंशः यथा संख्यायते भुवि तथा शूद्रविप्राणां तास्ताज्ञेयाः युगे युगे. एतेषां नामलिङ्गानां पुरुषाणां महात्मनां कथामात्रावशिष्टानां कीर्तिरेव स्थिता भुवे. देवापि शन्तनोर्भ्राता मरुश्चेक्ष्वाकुवंशजः कलापग्रमम् आसाते महायोगबलान्वितौ ताविहैत्य कलेरन्ते वासुदेवानुशिक्षितौ. वर्णाश्रमयुतं धर्मं पूर्ववत् प्रथयिष्यतः कृतं त्रेता द्वापरं च कलिश्चेति चतुर्युगम्. अनेन क्रमयोगेन भुवि प्राणिषु वर्तते. राजन् एते मया प्रोक्ता नरदेवाः तथा परे. भूमौ ममत्वं कृत्वान्ते हित्वे मां निधनं गताः. कृमिविड् भस्मसंज्ञां ते राजनां नोऽपि यस्य च भूतधृक् तत्कृते स्वार्थं किं वेद निरयो यतः कथं सेयमखण्डा भोः पूर्वैर्मे पुरुषैर्धृता मत्पुत्रस्य च पौत्रस्य मत्पूर्वा वंशजस्य वा तेजोवन्नमयं गायं गृहीत्वात्मतया बुधाः महीं ममतया चोभौ हित्वान्ते दर्शनं गदाः ये ये भूपतयो राजन् भुञ्जते भुवमोजसा कालेन ते कृताः सर्वे कथामात्राः कथासु च इति श्रीमद्भागवते महापुराणे पारमहंस्यां संहितायां द्वादशस्कन्धे द्वितीयोऽध्यायः। ओम शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम, श्रीभागवत शरणं मम, श्रीसद्गुरु शरणं मम, श्रीसूत शरणं मम, श्रीशुकदेव शरणं मम, श्रीव्यास शरणं मम, श्रीनारद शरणं मम, श्रीकुमार शरणं मम, श्रीब्रह्मा शरणं मम, श्रीविष्णु शरणं मम, श्रीपरब्रह्म शरणं मम, श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम, शरणं मम, शरणं मम। श्रीकृष्ण गोविन्द हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव, श्रीकृष्ण गोविन्द हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव, श्रीकृष्ण गोविन्द हरे मुरारे, श्रीकृष्ण गोविन्द हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। ओम मूकं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लंघयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमो वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवं स्वर्गे सत्ये च कैलासे वैकुण्ठे नास्ति हेमरसः अथ पिबन्तु सद्भाग्याः मामा मुञ्चत कर्हिचित्। ओम श्री कृष्ण परब्रह्मणे नमो नमः। So we have seen 23 shloka onwards straight away. Yada avatiranaha Bhagavan Kalkihi. When Kalki Bhagavan takes avatara, Yada means jab. Who is he? Dharmapatihi. The one who is the establisher of the dharma. Okay. Hari is Dharmapati is Hari. Dharmapati is establisher of dharma. Hari is Harati all the dushta people. When he takes avatara, Krutam Bhavishyati Tada. From that moment onwards, the Kruta Yuga comes. And Praja Sutisha Satviki. From then onwards, the Praja we are going to take birth are all of the Sattva Guna Vritti. So there are so many sublime things which are beyond our intellect's comprehension are there in this universe. You and I as human beings, even with all our scientific, technological minds, of the universal realities or truths or secrets, maybe a drop of an ocean only we know. That's it. There's so much. Only on Bhumandala, kuch cheeze hum jante hain. That also limited to some particular field for some time only. But what rahasyas are there in the Srishti about? So many things are not at all cognizable. Only those who are for thousands of lives have done Maha Yoga sadhanas, to them some of them are revealed. Not to you and I who are arthi kami, only little sadhana upasana we do. So here what we can say is, Kali Yuga when comes, in that Yuga, whatever the jivas who have to go through their own samskara, they are born. And whatever has to be done, Lord does, they do. Bada Jamela, you can't exactly write it out. But then after that, when Kalki Yuga comes, then the next generation of the Santati, the Jivas will be of Shuddha Sattva Guna. उनके लिए वो टाइम मिलाता है. Like in any government to any nation, for some time the Sattvic government, then Rasic government, Tamasic government होता है. In the whole society also, the सात्विक जनता, रासिक, तामसिक, वो ऊपर उड़ते हैं, नीचे जाते रहते हैं. सृष्टि में चलता ही रहता है. Just like in our life also, sometimes the mind in sattvic mood, sometimes in rasic mood, sometimes tamasic, again sattvic, घूमते. So whole universe is made out of Maya. माया का जो गुण प्रभावित शाली होता है, उस तरह का जीव प्रकट होते रहते हैं. So after the Kalki Yuga survival, when Kruta Yuga starts, the beings will be born with Shuddha Sattva Guna. If this is understood, everything is done. Tada Prajasutischa Satviki. Prajasuti means Santati for the people. Whoever are born will be Sattva Guni. But ये तो बहुत आगे, कितना आगे time exactly must be given, but we are not able to assess it. But these things Shukdev is telling Parikshit ji, from now onward calculate करो तो 4-5 हजार पहले. अब उनको उतना आगे का बता तो दिया टेंटेटिवली, बट इमीडिएटली फ्यूचर में क्या होना है वही तो बताना था. ऑलरेडी राजाओं को कथा तो बता दिया. ही जस्ट समराइजिंग. ही सेज यदा चंद्रः सूर्यः तथा तिष्या बृहस्पति. सो व्हेन द सूर्य एंड चंद्र बृहस्पति एकराशौ समेष्यन्ति तिष्ये. तिष्ये मीन्स इन दैट पुष्या नक्षत्र दे एंटर. तदा भवति तत्कृतम. From that moment, the Kruta Yuga starts. So these are all astrological, astronomical things. That's what I tried to say yesterday. The movement of the stars of billions of sizes bigger than even the Earth, hundreds of times bigger, though they seemingly physically in the distance, but they have their own influence on the Earth. The time of the Earth, of which Yuga and all, is decided by these nakshatras ityadi. Oh, bada hai. So it's a big science it is. These are all click to those who are interested in that science and get God's grace through upasana for, as I told you, thousands and thousands of lives. So those whose outlook has gone beyond this Stula Deha or Panchakosha or one earth, those who are able to see universe as one and are able to lift their intellects, subtlety, ability to understand to the level of the movements of the galaxies and stars, their births and their dissolution. इतना बड़ा जो योग शक्ति से सोच समझ पाएंगे तो उनको ये सारे रहस्य पता. Shukdev ji is one of such a great saint, therefore he knows it. They are all Maha Jnanis than yogis. These are all the yoga vidyas. In Vedanta, Sarvam Brahma. But in yoga sadhana, the expansion of the chitta happens to understand higher and greater. From that standpoint, even though one becomes Brahmajnani, but from the chitta standpoint, the evolution is eternal or endless to understand the variety of secrets that are happening in the universe. Though all that is mithya from the Brahma standpoint. Like now, whatever we are talking from Brahma standpoint is mithya. But the talk is going on, I am talking, you are not listening. So Vyavahara is going on. In the same way, Brahmajnana ka rehta hua bhi, the Antakarana can be expanded to understand what's happening in the universe, cosmos, etc. These are all again very high level, complicated things. छेड़ेंगे तो हम उसको समझ नहीं पाएंगे, मुश्किल होता. Maybe after some 1,000 lives, if we are also every life doing lot of yoga sadhana, shuddhya, antakarana, thinking from the cosmic or universal standpoint, we may get that ability at that time. So all said and done, Surya Chandra, Brahaspati in Pushya Nakshatra, Kalki, the Kali Yuga ends and Kruta Yuga starts. That should be. As I was talking to you, the Persian age which ended and Aquarian started 2012, it is still settling. It will take 30-40 years. Till that time, the jolt will be there on the earth in the transfer from one age to the other. In terms of the minds of people, in terms of acting, all chaotic rehta hai. Koi, like you and I am giving all talks on this. Still my mind is confused only. That is Yuga Dharma. Sometimes it is clear, sometimes not clear. Everyone's ऐसे ही होता है वो. Nobody can say they know certain. Even a person of high cadre of great prime minister, president, though conceiving some ideas for the nation, they are only temporary. Okay नहीं, बाद में फिर वो लागू नहीं होते और कुछ होते. Clarity will not easily come. Anyway, so continue करो इसका. तो कहते हैं यहाँ कि ये अतीता, whoever the kings who have gone right from the Manu Anvantara beginning of Vyasa Manu, ye Vartamanaha, whoever were there in the present, very made present, then ye Bhavishyanti, who will come in the future, Parthivaha, the kings, te, all about all of them, te, to you, Uddeshatha Prokta. Uddesha means Sankshepa Rup mein. In short, I told you. Like in Gita also, last 10th chapter, last loka, Eshatu Uddeshatah Proktah Vibhutehe Vistaro Maya. Eshatu Uddeshatah Proktah Vibhutehe Vistaro Maya Yadyad Vibhutivat Sattvam Sevadurjitameva तत्तदेवावगच्छत्वं मम तेजोंश संभवम् अथवा बहुनैतेन किं ज्ञातेन तव अर्जुन विष्टभ्यामिदं कृत्स्नमेकांशेन स्थितो जगतु. In that last but two shloka, Bhagavan used the word uddeshata, means short. So te tu uddeshata proktaha vamshiyaha. The rajas, parthivaha of vamshiya. Which vamsha? Soma Surya yoho. So Surya vamsha, Chandra vamsha ke rajaon ka sankshepa charitra, past or present or future ka. Because you asked me, oh Parikshit, I told you. No, see the greatness of Shukadev ji, that he could tell the list of the kings, one of the unka name, unka ayurdhayam, and even unka number of kings in that particular vamsha, how many years they ruled that kingdom. Are Baap re Baap re. One side he was giving Brahma Jnana, other side Maya and its side, third one Prakriti, fourth side Bhakti Jnana, fifth side something. सारे चीज अगर सुखदेव जी बता रहे तो what must be his brains and understandings. अब इतना सुन पढ़कर भी if you don't develop a respect towards them, devotion towards them, study the shastras given by them, conceive the goal as Paramatma, then we are really intelligently stupid. Like Arjuna. Spoke intelligently everything, but he cried. Our life also being stupidly intelligent. Intelligently studying all the Shastra, but we are stupid because we are not understanding the thing to be understood. So here Raja Parikshit, I told you about all the kings of Surya Chandra, Vamsha, past, present and future because you asked. Okay, that's all. Now again some more thoughts. What? Arabhya bhavatah janma. From the time of your birth, परीक्षित जी को कह रहे हैं यावत नंदा अभिषेचनम till the Raja Nanda is done with Abhishekam or the coronation, etad Varsha Sahasram tu Shatam Panchadashottaram. This is Varsha Sahasram Shatam Panchadasha. Panchadasha 15 Shata 100 Sahasra 1000. So 1115 साल होएंगे from your birth up to Raja Nanda. You will not live such long. Anyway, in one day you are going to live. But 1015, so 115 saal will be the time period from your birth up to Nanda. Okay? Saptarshinam tu yau purvau drishyate uditau divi. When in the eastern horizon, Saptarishi Mandala comes into expression, the Saptarishi Mandala, it is called as Saptarishi Mandala by us, even accepted by the Western astrologers and all of them also. The 7 Rishi Mandala. And they Saptarishi Mandala for us. And they together influence us on the earth. Though they between them, those Saptarishi Mandala, the 7 stars, have some millions of kilometers distance and all. But ये सब फिर सारा चीज comprehensively हमको समझना है तो we have to go into that science for an entire life. But there is Shishmara Chakram, different one, Saptarshi Mandalam, like that on the space night time we see different nakshatras, rashis are there. एक नहीं तो नहीं बहुत सारे हमारे ऋषि मुनियों ने in their own Meda Shakti only they discovered all that and the influence of them on the jivas on the earth. So there is Saptarishi Mandala. Tayoho tu madhye, in between them, Nakshatram Drishyate, yet Samam Nishi. Equally bright, brilliant will be another nakshatra seen, which is not a part of those 7 all the time, but temporarily it will come. The name of the nakshatra is Magha nakshatra. These nakshatras, their movements, their changing the positions, all of them are not in one place. As I told you the other day, from thousands of years back, the distance between the other lokas and earth was very less. That is why the devatas used to come here, our Rishi Munis used to go there. ऐसा होता था. But the universe is expanding. Therefore, the distance is growing. Therefore, it is becoming difficult to approach. ये सब फिर from different yogic manabuddhi, you have to conceive, understand. I can't show you the measuring rods and all that. That's how the higher intuitive understandings beyond even intellectual. So that Magha Nakshatra when comes in between the first 2 protruding stars of the Saptarishi Mandala. 7 Rishi Mandala, 7 Tarakas are there. 2 ऐसे 3 ऐसे वैसे होते हैं. शिशुमार चक्रम बोलते हैं उसको, अराउंड दैट सप्त ऋषि मंडलम. क्या होगा उसमें? व्हाट इन बिटवीन देम वन नक्षत्र विल कम मघा, तेन एव ऋषय युक्ताः तिष्ठन्ति अब्दशतं नृणाम. So 100 years of the human life, these nakshatra that will be there between that, showering its own showing its own influence on the earth. Ye tvadiye dvijaha kale adhuna cha ashrita magaha. So from the time you are born, even now also, those Saptarshi Mandala having that in between Magha Nakshatra. Then this is one aspect. It is showing its own effect of bringing Kali Yuga, etc. to the earth. Magha Nakshatra arrival. Now, Vishnur Bhagavato Bhanuhu. Lord Vishnu, who is a Bhagavan, who is a Surya Swarupa in his Kanti, whose name is Krishna. Krishna kya asau divam gataha. When he has left this world and gone, tada avishat kalihi lokam. I told you again भी आगे बताएंगे. From that lok time, the Kali has entered to this loka. Pape yad ramate jana. After that, slowly, steadily, the punya, dharma, adhyatmikata gets reduced. The people start doing the papatmaka vishayas. In that only they start getting the rati or sukha. That's the vichitra. Yhi to maya hai. And all that dushta durmargata, what happens in Kali, it was exhaustively explained in the beginning of this chapter in those 15-12 slokas. Okay? Then, Yavat Saha, till that Bhagavan Krishna, Pada Padma Bhyam, with his feet like that of lotus, Smrishanaste was touching this earth and staying here, that Ramapati, Tavat, till that time, Kalir Vai, that Kali, Prithvim Parakrantum Najashakat, dared not to come and attack the Bhuloka. The Kali Purusha has no guts to touch the earth as long as Bhagavan Krishna was touching the earth with his presence. The Chelege Bhagavan, Kali entered. Now it is though a part of the story, युगों का कैसा आना जाना होता है, but spiritually sadhana drushti se, is it not a complete picture? What is that completeness? As long as Bhagavan Krishna is there in our heart, from evening 6:30 to 8, when we listen Bhagavatam, Kali is not entering us. The moment we go out of the class and send the Krishna into Bhagavata Shastra or anywhere, immediately the Kali comes and then pakka we are samsari. All the vasanas which are hidden when we are in the class, making us feel that we are not less than any great Rishi and Muni. Immediately the Kali Purusha is entering. So why repeatedly Shukadev ji is saying, as long as Krishna is on the earth, Kali never entered and all? Only to say, even when we are in Kali Yuga, if by some means or any means or every means, if we can invoke Krishna into our hearts, we will be protected from the Kali's arrival. That is the way, and that is the only way. And the choice is there always. Let the Yuga be Kali with all its negativities. But you have always a choice, being in Krishna Smarana, Krishna Upasana, Krishna Bhakti. क्यों अपने घर में दरवाजा बंद कर कृष्ण भगवान के भक्ति में रहो? क्या हो रहा है बाहर करके? आपको क्या फर्क पड़ेगा? You can become your devotee. Swami, does it mean you have to be irresponsible? Then you are a Bahirmukha. Go and get kicked by the world and indulge in the world on the name of Seva and all. Only propitiate your ego, your Sukha, your Bhoga. All that nonsense one can do. You have come to the level of Bhagavata means you must take up the Nivrutti Marg. ऐसे लोगों को भगवान ने भागवत सुनने का मौका दे देंगे ना, then why do you underestimate yourselves? And as if you are also one person is the one who is managing the whole world or what? We are in such variety of notions when we talk about spirituality that we alone are man in the world. So if you come and sit and do Krishna Japa, who will take care of the world, Swamiji? When you come and sit in your class. And I always feel like that whenever I invite people to come to class, when they don't come, I only close my eyes and say, Acha, I think because of these people only, the Surya, Chandra, Graha Mandalas are moving. The entire Dishas are there. Entire world is happening because of these Mahanubhavas. They don't have time to come to the class. I feel and console myself. Like they also feel like that. स्वामी जी मेरे बिना भागवत भगवान आध्यात्मिकता चलेगा लेकिन दुनिया नहीं चलेगा इतना इंपॉर्टेंट हूं मैं इस दुनिया के लिए इसलिए आप मुझे छोड़ो like that Vidyadara Sudarshana भगवान मुझे परमिशन दीजिए, मैं जाता हूँ, गया वो विद्याधर लोक। उनका तो सब ठीक है, वो लोक में अपना साधना करेगा। यू अंडरस्टैंड हाउ वी जस्टिफाई? So, invite Bhagavan within Kali is not there for us, even in Kali Yuga. That's the main lesson to learn from. When Shukadev ji repeatedly saying, जब भगवान चले गए तो कली आया, जब भगवान थे कली का हिम्मत नहीं हुआ। सो यावत् स पादपद्माभ्याम स्पृशन आस्ते रमावति तावत् कलिर वही पृथ्वीं पराक्रांतुम न चाशकत। Dared not the Kali with all its durgunas attack the earth. But when Lord went away, then it had full freedom. It had to do its work. It started doing its work. Now, Yada Devarsheha Sapta, these Sapta Rishi Mandalam, Magas Vicharantihi, along with Maga Nakshatra in between going on, Tada Pravurtaha to Kalihi. From then the Kali started. Dada Shabda Shatatmakaha. It is in the divine years 1200s. So each divine year in human years, I don't know how many. If you multiply it with that many human years would be the Kali Yuga. सो देवताओं के 1200 साल कलयुग रहता है, यहाँ लिखा है। और 1200 साल कितना, इनटू व्हाट इट विल बी द ह्यूमन ईयर्स, वी डोंट नो। आई थिंक इट इज 40 और 400 टाइम्स। 40 टाइम्स लगाओ, 1200 इंटू 40, 48,000 ईयर्स। इट वुड बी लाइक दैट, लिटिल लाइक दैट वुड बी द कलियुग प्रमाण। 4,32,000, 43,200 साल, ऐसा अलग अलग मेजरमेंट में बोलते हैं डिफरेंट शास्त्रों में। तो अगेन वी से वी हैव टू हैव द योगिक दृष्टि टू फाइंड एंड टेल। एनी ऑफ द योगीज इफ आई मीट आई विल आस्क देम, बट द पॉइंट इज व्हेन दे टेल वी हैव टू बिलीव आल्सो। उनके बाद हम मानते हैं। एंड काल आल्सो, देवताओं का काल अलग होता है, मनुष्यों का काल अलग होता है, ब्रह्मादि का, पितृदेवताओं का, इवन कृमि कीट का, उनका काल अलग प्रमाण। फॉर ए स्मॉल इंसेक्ट विच डाइज इन 10 minutes आफ्टर बर्थ, फ्रॉम दैट स्टैंड पॉइंट आवर एज फॉर इट इज लाइक ए ब्रह्म आयुर्दायम ओनली। हमारे लिए ब्रह्म का जो आयु इतना लंबा लगता है, फॉर इंसेक्ट विच डाइज जस्ट आफ्टर बर्थ इन 10 minutes आवर टाइम, उनको तो अच्छा मनुष्य ही लिव्स फॉर सच ए लॉन्ग। Kala is very funny thing, बड़ा भी छोटा भी है। एंड एज यू ऑल नो व्हेन द क्लास इज वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग, फटाफट हो जाता है। अब नहीं है तो खत्म ही नहीं होता। कोई भी दोस्त भी घर आते हैं, रिश्तेदार आते हैं, व्हेन यू लव देम लाइक योर ओन चिल्ड्रन फ्रॉम अमेरिका, फटाफट एक हफ्ता एक महीना चला ही गया, गया आ गया दिन जाने का। एंड व्हेन योर ओन अदर फेलो ससुराल्स वाले वो आते हैं या स्वामी जी घर आते हैं, तो पता नहीं खत्म ही नहीं होते सब लोग। So this time का कोई ठिकाना नहीं। Anyway, 1200 divine years is equal to the time span of Kali Yuga, as long as that nakshatra Magha stays in between this nakshatra Saptarshi Mandalam. This much you understand. Then Yada Maghabhya Yasyanti. After the 1200 years, from the Magha, this Saptarshi Mandala moves to other place, to Purvashadam, to Purvashada Nakshatra Maharshayaha. Tada, from that time, Nanda Prabhuti, the Nanda's Yuga starts. And that Nanda ka Raja जब बनना होता है, Esha Kalihi, that Kaliuga, which was at one level, Vruddhim Gameshyati, it became more terrifying and terrible only. देखो, वो राजा नंद के बाद, we were reading, no? He has destroyed the culture of Brahman and Kshatriya. Only the Shudra acharas, everything has spread. From him only the Praja learnt it. Now you see the entire destruction. So this is how the Nakshatra Gamanam, Yuga Prabhavam, and its Prabhavam, the Manusha on the earth is there. And one thing, I don't know whether it will help you or not. Unfortunately, we are also in this Kali Yuga influenced by the total thought. Therefore, with so much of struggle also, we will be blown up and flown into that only. Then it should not become again reason for justifying our nonsense of worldliness at the cost of spirituality. But a consoling thought sometimes if we fail to do our sadhana. But once we console, immediately again recognize the responsibility, invoke the inner abilities, energies, and divine grace, again do the sadhana, whatever we can. That is the only thing in Kali Yuga you and I can do. स्वप्रभाव को, समष्टि प्रभाव को, युग प्रभाव को झेलते हुए में भगवान का स्मरण करना, इसलिए इतना मुश्किल है। Therefore, to find a perfect being in Kali Yuga is so tough. इन स्पाइट ऑफ ऑल साधना सिद्ध पुरुष को कुछ को छोड़कर अब उनके भी लाइफ में एक पीरियड आता है वेर इन देवर अंडर द इन्फ्लुएंस ऑफ कली दे केम आउट ये सारा होता है बट सम आर देयर इनमैक्युलेट पीपल हु आर नॉट रिजन फ्रॉम लोअर टू अबव दे हैव डिसेंडेड फ्रॉम द टॉप दे आर कॉल्ड द असेंडिंग मास्टर डिसेंडिंग मास्टर्स एंड दीज आर ऑल असेंडिंग मास्टर्स यहाँ से ऊपर जाने वाले असेंडिंग उधर से हमारे कल्याण के आने वाले डिसेंडिंग कहते हैं. These are all the rishi muni are there. Except them, everyone will have Kali Prabhava. Again he is repeating कि Yasmin Krishno Divam Yataha. That day when Krishna went to the his loka of Vaikuntha, Tasmin Eva Tadahani. From that day only, Pratipannam Kali Yugam. The Kali Yuga started. Iti Praho Puravidaha. In this way, Purana Ityasa, knowing Rishi Muni Log tell, oh, that's what I am telling you also here, Raja Parikshito. Now, Divya Abdanam Sahasrantetu, see, 1000 divine years when they end Chaturte, and with that, the Kali also concludes Punah Krutam Bhavishyati. Then again from that time onwards, Kruta Yuga starts. Yada, at that time, Nunam, for the people, Manaha Atma Prakashakam. For them, the minds are so purified that easily they are able to do that meditation and discover their own self. इन द कृतयुगा सबका अंतकरण इतना शुद्ध होने के कारण ये शास्त्रों का ज्ञान फट से उनको समझ में आता है बैठते ही ध्यान लग जाता है जैसे हमको बैठते नींद आता है ना उस तरह then they are always in the atma swarupanubhava then iti in this way eshah manava vamsha this is what raja manusu vamsha yatha sankhyaayate bhuvi as it is discussed on that bhuloka so that raja manu is a kshatriya so kshatriya vamsha only I told so far. बट देयर आर 4 वर्णास ब्राह्मण वैश्य शूद्र आल्सो उनका इतना डिटेल तो कहाँ बताया हमने राजा 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 ही तो बोलते गए बिकॉज यू आर आल्सो राजा यू आस्क्ड दैट ओनली आई टोल्ड बट एट द सेम टाइम व्हेन द राजा वंश चल रहा था ब्राह्मणों का भी क्षत्रियों वैश्यों का शूद्रों का भी चल रहा था सो तथा विट शूद्र विप्राणाम इन द सेम वे द वैश्य शूद्र विप्रों का भी क्या कहते हैं परंपरा वाज गोइंग ऑन वंश तास्ताग्नेया युगे युगे some other where you can see study about these Brahmana, Vaishya, Shudra generations also as like the Kshatriya Vamsha. इनके वंश भी हर युग में आगे बढ़ी रहा है. एतेषाम now as I told you the last portion भगवान शुकदेव जी talks about कि इतना करके इतना सुन के finally क्या बचा except some name of them are remaining nothing they took with them and whatever they have done here, nothing remained. है कि नहीं? Entire Bhumandala only goes into Pralayam. What to talk about some achievements of some kings? तो एक राजा ने एक बड़ा सा एक वो बना के गया. राजा गया कुछ साल के बाद वो जो बनाया वो भी जाएगा. How important is this thought? Like today, whatever I am constructing on this earth, after 500,000 years, some stupid fellow will come and break it, or it will get broken only in the nature only. कुछ परमानेंट नहीं रहता. So एतेषां नामलिंगानां पुरुषाणां महात्मनां कथामात्रावशिष्टानां कीर्तिरेव स्थिता भुवि. These are the few slokas, very interesting. Only their name, little of their story is left behind. इतना हंगामा करके इतने जीवन जी के ये वो करके इतना करने वालों का सिर्फ नाम निशान नाम ही रहा और एंड यू एंड आई हमारा क्या है इवन वाइल लिविंग आल्सो वी आर नोबडी नोज अस लाइक वी आर डूइंग ऑल दिस क्लासेस किसको पता है कौन सुन रहा है कुछ नहीं एंड व्हाट एवर द अचीवमेंट्स आर डन हु इज रिकॉग्नाइज्ड So, etesham purushanam of these people who are when they lived like a great people only they lived महात्मनाम नामलिंगानाम उनका सिर्फ नाम ही चिन्ह है अब रह गया कथा मात्रावशिष्टानाम all their doings have entered in the paper history books कथा मात्रावशिष्टानाम कीर्तिरेव स्थिता भुवि only some stories only are there we know little of their names through their names something only we can see. That means what? Everything is destructive. Nothing is permanent. except Paramatma. They were seeking Paramatma alone is the correct seeking. All else is a only waste of time. Can you understand it? Oh Parikshit, oh all the Bhagavad Shrotas, they were seek the truth, seek the Lord, seek the eternal, not the ephemeral or temporary. After studying all the Bhagavad Ramayana and all, still our pursuit is for temporary things, then much more to be heard, studied by us, contemplated by us. May the Lord, Mata Saraswati, today Vasanta Panchami, and also all the Rishi Gurus bless us so that we realize the purpose of life is to know the self and we focus only on that. Rest all katha katha. कुछ समय का तो कथा भी चला जाएगा. Is it not? That 76 years back, independence struggle and all. And you and I was little near to that time. इसे कुछ याद है हमको. गाने याद होते हैं. How हमको ना all the sports competitions होते हैं झंडा. आजकल कोशिश कर रहे हैं बच्चों को बताने को. पता चल रहा है. But then as the time passes, people are busy in the other things. In front of our eyes only we see every decade how the things are getting old and even forgotten also by the people. Everything in the world. A great movie comes, for a few days it is, again a great song comes, goes away. A great achievement happens, goes away. All going. देखते देखते हमारे सामने. You know, that World Cup when India won cricket, whole country was not sleeping for 10 days. That night was, it was Sangama. Now you remember, देखते देखते 12 साल हो गए उसका. 2011 अभी 2023. 12 years, one Pushkara is over. How fast the time is moving. And in that everything gets faded. Many kings will come, dynasties will come, and then nastily they live and die nastily after that. Is it not? Then the religions will come, ये आएंगे, वो जाएंगे, सब चला जाता रहेगा. All those civilizations they talk about, हरप्पन, मेसोपोटामियन, क्या बोलते हैं, इंडो, क्या क्या इंडस वैली वगैरह. What? Nothing remains, everything goes. Sanatana Dharma remains because it is talking about Sanatana Rahasya, the truth or the reality. So let us seek that. Tomorrow we'll continue. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamadachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Friends, today we launched our website abcdivine.com. Yes, thank you. Let us study our Adhyatma Ramayanam थोड़ा समय के लिए. अरे ओ